So I have set myself the goal of earning £50,000 in 1 year by self-publishing a book series. Can I do it? Can I make £50,000 in 1 year? Let's see. So a bit of good news. I have managed to set the release date for the Half Dead Zombie Apocalypse series that I'm going to release, all 4 books. I have set it for the 25th of October, which is just over, I think it's just over 2 weeks, isn't it? I was going to do it on Halloween, the 31st, because obviously it's a horror book. But I thought 2 reasons. I wanted to get it done as soon as possible, release as soon as possible. And I thought, do it a week before Halloween. It gives people time to buy it in time for Halloween. Obviously, with it being a horror. So I have just spent the entire day, again, for the 2 days running, trying to sort out these files, this time uploading them to Amazon. Had a little bit of a problem again. So the first problem was that the book covers are the wrong size. The cover designer only gave me one version, like a PDF version, which I thought I was going to be able to use for paperback and hardback. But that turns out not to be the case, because you need set sizes for the 2 different books. I thought you could just, it was a template, you drop it in and you could adjust the sizes, but that's not the case. So the paperback version was slightly, just very slightly too small, but I did manage to adjust the size for the template, which is in like Amazon. So I got away with that. Hopefully, fingers crossed I have. Didn't seem to be any errors. The hardback size was just way too small. So I've had to go back to the cover designer and ask him if he would adjust the sizes, do a separate version for the hardback, which he said he's willing to do. Hasn't mentioned if he's going to charge us or not. So fingers crossed. And he said he was willing to do it, but whether he's going to charge us for that, I don't know. Doesn't sound like he's going to. Oh, fingers crossed. So another good thing about when I was publishing, I published the e-version first, the ebook first. So when you put that on, it actually tells you if there's any spelling mistakes. So it came up with, the first one I did, it came up with 3 spelling mistakes. Now, one of them was across all 4 books because it was in the copyright page at the beginning of the book. So I had to go back to Atticus again, where I'm formatting everything. So I had to change that, download all 4 books again in all the different versions. So 3 different versions for each book. So that's 12 books I had to download. And then book 2 was fine. Book 3 and 4 had a couple of spelling mistakes in. So I had to go back again to Atticus, redo that, download that, upload them again. So I've managed to upload the ebooks and the paperback versions, and they're all set to go for the 25th. If I don't get the hardback versions loaded up before then, I'm not too worried because I can do them at a later date as long as I've got the paperback and the ebooks kind of up there. So I would like them all done on the same day, but fingers crossed I can. I mean, the cover designer, he's really quick. He designed all of those cover designs in just over a week. And so just adjusting the sizes on these is not going to take too much effort, I don't think, anyway. But then it takes 72 hours for all the checks to be done by Amazon. So if there's anything wrong with anything that I've done, I won't find out for another 3 days. And then I'll have to do the corrections on that. And I'm presuming I might have to wait another 3 days for them to check any errors that I've kind of corrected. So I've currently ordered the proof versions of the paperback, so I'm just waiting for those to arrive. Obviously, I need to check through them, make sure there's no errors with the printing, and then they'll be good to go. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can get all this done within those 2 weeks before the release date. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It's a big relief to kind of get all of this kind of preparation that I've been doing. Been spending a hell of a lot of time on all of the prep and doing research on different things. I'm going to make videos about it as well, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I'm doing 4 books at once, all at the same time. So it's taking a hell of a lot longer than what it would be for just one book. So I don't fancy doing that again. So I'm probably just going to release one book at a time going forward. Having said that, I know what I'm doing now, so might not be too much of an issue. But we'll say I'm probably just going to release the one book as we go. So yes, I quite happy. I've been off work for 5 days, so that's helped to get all this done. Back at work tomorrow, so probably not going to get anything else done until the weekend. I'm only back at work 2 days, 2 days time, and then I'll have some more time off to be able to do stuff. But yeah, that's it. Happy, relieved that it's going to be released on the 25th.